What's your experience working in by bus, and specifically how is Ann Curtis?
And so my experience working on my bus was one of the most funnest times I had in my whole life. I learned a lot. I experienced a lot. I got blown up on. I got electrocuted. There's so many things that happened to me during the shoot that never happens during my fight training. I think I got hurt more on set trying to be action star than I do during training. But it was all worth it. Nobody ever complained on this set, and hours were from 12 hours to a little bit over 26 hours, and no one ever complained, and we got the shots done, and it was such a beautiful experience to see everyone work so hard. Now Miss Ann Curtis, working with her, I've always been a fan of Miss Ann Curtis, always. I've always had a crush on Ann. You know, she's Ann, she's the royalty, she's royalty here, diba? But when I had the chance to actually work with Miss Ann Curtis and see how hard she works, see how dedicated she is to her craft. Kasi dito, I forget sometimes that magiging artista ka, it is a craft. You have to perfect your art, and Miss Ann Curtis has done that. And she's very easy to work with and very easy to follow, if that makes sense. Parang whatever she's doing, if you do what she's doing, you're gonna become successful on set. So yun lang. Nakakasunod lang, I just follow Ann. I follow her along and follow her lead. I just see what she's doing, and I am more than impressed with Miss Ann Curtis. If there was a heavyweight championship belt for being an actress, she would have it. Ang galing niya talaga. And all of those stunts were hers, except for one or two, because the management team told her no. And you'll know which ones they are because they're super dangerous. But makita nyo, pangan yung pelikula, By Bus, Feb 28.
So, what do you think is the essence of being Filipino?
Essence of being Filipino?
Yeah.
You know, blessed ako talaga. I've been blessed that I've got to travel the world and I got to see a lot of different things. Alam mo, everything that we do here in the Philippines, sa loob ng bahay mo, sa restaurant, sa lahat. If you travel the world on any other island, no matter where you go, parehas tayong lahat. Yung pamalo, chinelas, kumakain sila ng kanin. Everybody has an extended family. Lola and Lolo live at the house. All the kids and cousins come over. So I think the best, I guess the most defining detail that we have as a Filipino is our never die, never quit attitude. Kaya na, kaya. And I think that's because of the region that the Philippines is in. All the natural disasters that happen here, everybody just picks up and keeps moving on. I think sa atin lahat, sa atin sa buong bansa, that's a trait that only Filipinos have. Or the strongest trait that the Filipinos have over anywhere else have been in the world.
Okay, so last question. What is your advice, or what can you say to people who would want to become a martial arts or basically a fighter like you?
So alam mo, if you want to become a martial artist, you want to fight on the big stages, you have to have an understanding. You have to have an understanding that you're going to be broke. You have to have an understanding that you're not going to have a lot of friends. You need to have an understanding that you're going to break a lot of relationships, whether it's with your family or with a girlfriend or girlfriends or boyfriends or whoever. You have to understand that this sport right here, this sport will demand more of you than you thought you could give. That this sport is going to break you. I've seen grown men, grown women, champions in other organizations come just to the gym, just come to the Alliance Training Center and be broken, go back to the organizations and never be able to fight again or just start losing. This sport is mean, and if you want to do this sport, you have to know who you are inside. Don't let people bother you that's on the internet. If you get butthurt because somebody posted something, you're never going to become an MMA fighter. You'll never be a great mixed martial artist. If something that somebody says or something that somebody posts offends you so much that it ruins your whole day, you'll never be a mixed martial artist. Get your mind right, get your time right, because all of it's going to be here for MMA. And if you want to make it to the big organizations like one, it's going to require even more than what I've just told you now. I'm not discouraging you. I'm not discouraging anyone from being a mixed martial artist. I just want you to know you're going to be giving a lot more of yourself than you ever planned to. Good luck, God bless, and I hope you do make it. I hope to watch you on TV one day. Ingat po!
Thanks.